Hey guys, welcome to my conversation with your Georgia 6A 215-pound state champion, and I should say two-time state champion, Brock Hacker of Johns Creek. Brock, congratulations.
Thank you, thank you.
So there's a little bit of a
Yeah,
delay, I
yeah, I
think, in
got
our
you.
thing. That's okay. It's all good.
Yeah,
Um, so how does it feel to say two-time?
a lot better than one time. Yeah, no, no, it feels great.
It feels
I think
great.
it just it shows that the hard work pays off at the end of it.
How different was it to win one versus two?
I think it's definitely harder to win that first one because, I mean, once you've won it once, you know you can win it again. And so, just believing in yourself for that first one and actually having the motivation to get there, get to every practice, to put in the work to win that first one is a lot harder. But also, after you win that first one, you got that target on your back. And any match you lose, you're supposed to win most matches after you win state. You're not supposed to lose the next year most of the time. And so it's also winning that first one makes me stay on top of my game. And I
Yeah,
think I had a harder bracket this year. So for me, it was the second one was definitely harder.
yeah. Did you feel more pressure?
Yeah, and that's a big thing I had to deal with this year. I was putting way too much pressure on myself instead of just going out there and having fun, which is the main point of wrestling.
Yeah. All right. So let's start off the mat with a few questions. You good? Good with that?
Pardon me, you were cutting out.
I'm sorry. I said we're going to start off the mat with a few questions. You good with that?
Yeah,
All
yeah.
right. All right. So what's your favorite subject in school?
Oh, probably math. It's
Why?
just I think I'm good with numbers, and I don't like most subjects. So math is the only one that I guess comes easier to me.
Okay.
But yeah,
What
math probably.
what's the worst subject?
Uh, Definitely social studies, anything like history, stuff like that, because I don't have the best memory, and that's all memory stuff. So that's definitely my least favorite.
Okay. All right. So a topic that wrestlers love to talk about, which is food.
Oh
Let
yeah.
let's go there. Sushi, yes or no?
No, no. Sushi's disgusting.
Well, that was a strong reaction.
Yeah, no
Have you tried
sushi.
it before?
Yeah, I had it when I was little, like once or twice, and I will not try that again.
Okay. All right. Pineapple on pizza.
Yeah, yeah, I can do that. That's
Okay.
not my favorite. That's not my go-to, but yeah, I've had it once. That's good.
What's your go-to?
Definitely meat lovers.
Oh, meat lovers.
215, I'm a big boy. Gotta have all the protein on it.
Is there a favorite protein?
Let's see. I If I gotta design my own pizza, I'd probably do pepperoni, sausage, and then you throw in like turkey or ham on it.
Okay. I'm a big bacon fan.
Bacon. Yeah, yeah, bacon
Bacon.
too, bacon too. Just all the meats.
I got you. All right. Is there a food that I mean, you reacted to sushi, but is there another food that you really don't like?
Yeah. Just fish in general. I don't like fish.
You don't
I'll
like
eat I'll
fish?
eat chick Yeah, I'll eat chicken all day, but no fish.
None at all?
No.
What about like shrimp or crab or things
Oh,
like that?
yeah, well, shrimp's the only one. But
You
like
don't eat crab?
salmon, crab, no, I don't like that
Okay.
stuff.
All right. What flavor of ice cream?
Definitely cookies and cream or like Oreo.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Are you a beach person or a mountain person?
Beach.
Beach.
I
All
like the
right.
sun.
You like the sun. All right.
Yeah.
So if you could go anywhere in the world, where would you go?
Mm. I've always wanted to go to Australia. I don't even know why. It just it seems cool.
There are a lot of things down there that can
So
kill
maybe
you,
I
I think.
can, yeah, yeah, I know. Well, hopefully my wrestling skills can come in handy.
There you go. All right. Is there a talent you have off the mat that very few people know about?
Uh, I mean, I don't know if this is a talent, but I guess most people wouldn't expect this, but I am a decent golfer.
Re-
I play golf a good bit, more in the
really?
off season, obviously, but yeah, I do play golf a good bit.
Like, what do you shoot?
I mean, around like 80. So like, I mean, on a good day, I can break 80, but better than most adults.
No. Yeah, no, that's actually really good.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
okay. Cool. Are you good with like a drive or are you good with the short game better?
Yeah, short game and then like mid game with like my irons. My driver's probably my worst, but once I get in the fairway, my approach shot's normally the best from there.
Cool. All right. So let's go on the mat. And I want to go back in time to when you started wrestling. How'd you start? Who got you into it?
Yeah, the my dad got me started. He ran the junior program at Pope High School with Coach Donovan, and so that's where I got introduced to wrestling. And then Coach Donovan obviously was a big part of my wrestling life as well. And so we started there. I was like 4 to 5,
Oh,
so I
okay.
started pretty young. But I mean, from ages like 4 to 6 to 7, I by wrestling I mean like jumping on the walls. Wasn't really wrestling. I don't think I started doing tournaments till I was like 6 or 7.
Okay.
But then later in like my elementary school years, obviously Level Up opened, and so I split my time between Level Up and Pope. And then once I got into high school, just straight up Level Up, and then I've been going to Level Up, and then I've been working with Terry a lot the last 2 to 3 years.
Very cool. Very
Yeah.
cool. So do you remember your first ever match?
No, but I do remember after almost every match, I used to cry, win or lose, when I started. I think I just, especially when I lost, I feel like I always, to this day, I care so much, and I'm not happy when I lose. We'll just say that.
But you were crying when you won.
Yeah, I don't really know what was happening. That was a long time ago, but
I
yeah,
got you. I mean, I understand getting upset when you lost, but like when you win, that's kind of funny. That's unusual.
yeah,
So if
definitely lost more at the
you lost
beginning.
more, I got you.
Oh yeah.
So if you think back to your younger self, and now that you've kind of come on this journey to this point, what advice would you give yourself?
I mean, just stick to your training and have fun with it. Like wrestling's a grueling sport, and so if you don't throw in some fun with it, you're just gonna get burnt out, and it's not gonna be enjoyable. But just find partners and coaches that you love to be around and that push you to be better every single day, and that will continue to help you improve day by day.
Very cool. Yeah, that's a great piece of advice. What I want you to think about. So you're the first ever and only ever state
Yeah.
champion at Johns Creek. Um,
Yes, sir.
what is that like?
I think it's cool. Uh, it's definitely a good accomplishment to, I mean, go down as that. But at the end of the day, I just want to kind of set a standard and set the bar high to the people that coming in the classes behind me that like when you're at Johns Creek, you can do that. You can place a state, you can make state, you can win state, and they should believe that and see that if I can do it, they can do it as well.
Yeah, yeah. All right, so take me back. We talked about this at the very beginning, but we'll delve into it a little bit more. Walking in your junior year, expectation was to win.
Yeah, yeah, definitely because I mean, I dominated every kid in my bracket. I feel like I've either wrestled or had a tournament in, and I was wrestling pretty good throughout the whole year. So I knew I was talking to my dad before the tournament. Actually, I'm like, I feel like my wrestling's good. The only way I could lose if I got caught, and so if I just wrestle smart and wrestle to score points and not to win, then I'm gonna win. And I feel like that's what I did. Just took
And
one match at a time, and
and coming into this year, we talked a little bit at the beginning, the pressure. How did you handle it?
yeah. Uh, I just try to take one match at a time and not worry about the tournaments in the future. Just focus on who I'm wrestling that day, that match, and whoever stands across from me. I have to trust in my training because I know I've put more work in than all the guys I'm wrestling, and so I just have to believe that and believe that I have the skills to win. And from that point on, it's in God's hands.
All right.
So
So
just whatever happens, happens.
what's next for Brock Hacker?
I'm training freestyle right now, and I'm going to U20 U.S. Open in Vegas at the end of April.
Yeah.
So that'll be my last tournament as a high schooler, and then I'm going up in the summer to train at Campbell in the June and July.
Let's see that. There you
Heck yeah.
go. Why Campbell?
Just the people up there. They made me feel very welcoming, and it felt like home there. Just the atmosphere and their facility is like a top in the country facility, and I think I could succeed there very well. And the coaches are big on developing a wrestler, and I feel like I'm not at my peak yet. I'm not done growing, and so every day there, I feel like I'm going to be jumping levels.
So do you see? Are you going to be like? Are you going to wrestle heavyweight? Or are you going to go to 197?
Yeah,
How's that
I'm wrestling.
work? Because
Well,
you're in
I'm
that.
small right now. Yeah, I'm small right now for 215. I was weighing the whole season like 205, and so I plan on going 197 next year and see where my body takes me.
Okay,
Because I'm sitting around like 205, 210 right now.
got it. All right. So I'm going to ask you a question. The last question I'm going to ask you is the question I've been asking everybody, and that is, why wrestle? What is it about wrestling that makes it special to you?
Yeah, I think it teaches you toughness and to not give up with anything. Because wrestling, honestly, yeah, a practice is tough, but honestly, it's more mentally toughness. Like wrestling challenges you in a bunch of different ways. And I feel like if you can get through one of those hard practices, if you get slammed and going hard for 2.5 hours, then you can get through most things in life. And so it teaches you hard work, dedication, and just driving to be better every day.
Yeah. So you adopt that mentality of
Yeah,
after you've wrestled, everything else is easy.
yeah. Wrestling's definitely the hardest part.
All right. Well, I want to say congratulations on not one, but two state titles. I want to wish you the best of luck at the U.S. Open and at Campbell in the future. And yeah, congratulations on put Johns Creek on the map, man.
Thank you.
All right, you have a good one.
All right, yeah, you too. Bye.